So is Brienne of Tarth related to Ser Duncan the Tall? Officially, no, she's not, but there is a weird connection between them. Firstly, they're both exceptionally tall. Brienne is like the tallest lady going, and Ser Duncan is Ser Duncan the Tall. So there is that similarity, but there's also a connection where Brienne remembers when she was at home on Tarth, she was in her father's armoury and she saw a shield that had a sigil on it that matches the description of Ser Duncan the Tall's shield. The elm tree, the shooting star over the top. So how did it get there? Why was it there? How did it end up on Tarth? We don't know. It's one of the many A Song of Ice and Fire mysteries. So it's led to some speculation that Dunk could be one of Brienne's ancestors because we don't have a fully fleshed out Tarth family tree. So is it possible that Dunk is related to Brienne? Yes, it's feasible, but I don't necessarily believe it myself. I wonder, is this a red herring? I mean, we don't even know Brienne's mother's name, so looking back into her family tree, it just gets messy and it's purely speculative. Dunk could be related to her, but so could many other people. I think what George R.R. Martin was probably wanting us to take from this connection, this link between Dunk and Brienne, is a different perspective on what it means to be a knight, because they both are unlikely knights of the realm. I mean, Brienne is not officially a knight in the story, but she acts like a knight. She's as good as. And both she and Dunk, you would never have put money on them being respected in the same circles as a knight. And yes, Brienne is still mocked, but she always proves these doubters wrong. She's always leaving them like, damn, maybe we should have trusted her. Maybe we should have put money on her. I think maybe the reason why Brienne remembers this particular shield, with it being Dunk's sigil, I think it's just meant to be something where Brienne has to remember who she is and why she's doing what she's doing, because Brienne's off on these missions and it's hard, she's struggling, and it's a difficult process, and she's got to remember why she's doing this, why she's out looking for the Stark girls. She's wanting to fulfill her oath to Catelyn and her promise to Jaime, and that's all about living up to what you promised. That's like the first thing you learn when you're becoming a knight. You have to stick with your word. And I think a lot of the attributes that Brienne has, we see in Dunk. And that's why there's the connection. I don't necessarily think they're related. I think the reason for all of this is Brienne is meant to take inspiration from Dunk and from his story. She's meant to channel Ser Duncan the Tall's mantra and remember why she's doing what she's doing, and remember to do the right thing for the right reasons, because at the end of the day, that's what being a knight is all about.